An old Texas cowhand rides into town on a scorching, dusty afternoon, looking worn out from the trail. The local sheriff is sitting in his chair outside the saloon, watching as the cowboy slowly climbs down and ties his horse to the rail. The sheriff calls out, "Howdy, stranger." The cowboy nods and replies, "Howdy, sheriff." Without a word, the cowboy walks behind his horse, lifts its tail, and plants a big kiss right where the sun does not shine. He lets the tail drop, steps up onto the boardwalk, and starts toward the saloon doors. The sheriff stops him and says, "Hold on there, mister. Did I just see what I think I saw?" The cowboy answers calmly, "I reckon you did. I got me some powerful chapped lips." The sheriff squints and asks, "And does that cure them?" The cowboy shakes his head and replies, "Nope, but it keeps me from licking them." Three construction workers are eating lunch on the roof of a tall building: an Irishman, a Mexican, and a blonde guy. Lunch break rolls around and the Irishman opens his lunch pail. Inside is beef and cabbage. He groans and says, "If I get one more beef and cabbage for lunch, I'm gonna jump off of this building." Next, the Mexican opens his lunch pail. It is another taco. He shakes his head and says, "If I get one more taco for lunch, I'm gonna jump off this building." Then the blonde guy opens his lunch pail. A peanut butter sandwich stares back at him. He sighs and says, "If I get one more peanut butter sandwich, I'm gonna jump off of this building." The next day comes. The Irishman opens his lunch pail, beef and cabbage again. Without another word, he jumps off the building. The Mexican opens his lunch pail next, another taco. He jumps off the building as well. Finally, the blonde guy opens his lunch pail, peanut butter sandwich. He jumps too. At the funeral the following day, the Irishman's wife cries and says, "If only I knew he hated beef and cabbage, I would have packed him something else." The Mexican's wife sobs and says, "If only I knew he did not like tacos, I would have made him something different." Then the blonde guy's wife speaks up, "I don't know what his problem was. He packed his own lunch."